Today we're at the Bristol International Balloon Fiesta, and that's one of Bristol's signature weekends. It's one of the key events in Bristol's calendar. Bailey, as one of the major employers in the south of Bristol, we felt it was important that we came. For our 75-year history, we have been based in central Bristol. And the reason for that is our production process, when we manufacture our caravans and motorhomes and cameras, is very labour intensive. So we need a good supply of local workforce. So therefore we like to be surrounded by chimney pots. So we got lots of people potentially who live nearby who can come and work for us. And that really pays out if you look at our commuting figures. The vast majority of our employees live within a 5-minute drive or a 15-minute walk of the factory.
Job-wise, reference the south of Bristol, Bailey is a very important thing because there's loads of people from our neck of the woods that do actually work at Bailey's.
It's a family business, and that's not just the family name who own it. It's very much a family culture, and everyone feels part of the company. We work really hard in creating that culture, that environment, so people want to be part of something. They're engaged in it. They have ownership of the company themselves, and I think that's why we tend to keep them.
I've been working for Bailey since 2015, so nearly 10 years now.
I think if you ask most people who work at Bailey, they'll say one thing that makes the place great is the people.
It's quite a togetherness, like a family, or say a workplace.
I've been lucky with it. It's a nice, easy place to work, nice and friendly.
It's a family business. It's kind of like you feel like you are looked after. They looked after you well. You get good benefits with your work. Good pension contribution, and also it's like a community feel. There's lots of people there that have been working there for a long time, and there's like generations of the same family working there, so it's a good environment. It is important for us to be here because it's such an iconic Bristol event, and we are an iconic Bristol brand that have been here for a long time, so it's amazing to be able to show the people of Bristol and the city and from all over the world who we are and what we make.
So when I'm out on the road, I see a Bailey motorhome or caravan, I'm instantly like, what model is it? What year is it? What range is it? Kind of thing. Just always having a look, just looking at the decals, just seeing if I can identify the caravan really. And it gives me also a sense of pride that we've built something and it's out on the road, wherever it may be, in Cheshire, Worcestershire, Hampshire, Northamptonshire, wherever in the UK.
Bailey has been part of virtually all my adult life. I've been working for 26 years, so when you see them on the motorway, you get that incredible feeling of pride. I've taught my children to identify the product. Even my friends now will tell me how many of my vehicles they've seen, or maybe even got stuck behind on the way to visit us. It really does fill me with pride, and when you go abroad and you see them in places like New Zealand or Turkey or South Korea, or when we go on the Bailey Big Adventures and you bump into people who own Bailey caravans or motorhomes, it really does through your pride make you think what you're doing is really worthwhile, because you're helping enriching people's lives, getting them to see parts of the world that maybe they wouldn't have done if they hadn't owned one of our leisure vehicles.